Yo, what's good guys, Johto Giraffe, welcome back to my channel, and today we have PSA submission number 10, finally getting into the double digits of these PSA submissions. I still consider myself a novice in terms of grading, so I'm still learning a lot, but then I think I have a general grasp, but then I know that with PSA standards changing recently, it's kind of hard to say, but then for this submission, we have a total of 65 cards, and they're a mix of both mine and my girlfriend's, and maybe like 3 cards for her cousins. But then without further ado, let's get right into it. So starting off, we have not 1, 2, but 3 Ancient Mew promos, and these I bought recently sealed, and judging by the condition of the bag, especially the centering, I decided to open them and potentially grade them. I know that the bell curve for these are usually like 9s and 8s, mostly leaning towards the 8s, but then hoping that at least 1 or 2 of these could get potential 9s. So we have 3 copies of the Ancient Mews, very iconic card. Next up, we have a Shining Celebi, which I picked up very recently at a local card show, which I did a big trade in. So honestly, by the time you guys watch this, I guess, submission and like that vendor POV for that show, it'll be very, I guess, far apart in when you'll see it. But then at the time of recording, it's like October 1st, so yeah, that's when I'm submitting this, because we're taking advantage of the September $12.99 special. But anyways, yeah, so Shining Celebi is what I picked up in the trade. So this one I'm hoping probably gets like a 7. I'll be happy with a 7. Next, we have a Regirock Gold Star. This one I'm probably thinking like maybe a 5 or 6. It is pretty beat up, so not expecting the best grade, but I know that because it is a Gold Star, I'll probably sell. So yeah, Regirock Gold Star. Next, we have a Regice Gold Star as well, and this one is probably the cleanest copy. Hoping for at least an 8, maybe like 7 to 8, I'll be happy with that. So yeah, we have a Regice Gold Star. We have the Gyarados Ancient Origins pre-release stamp. The Japanese counterpart for this card is the Hiroshima Pokemon Center promo, and that one, it just looks 10 times better. But then this one was actually cracked out of a CGC 8.5 that I bought at that local show, and hoping for an 8. I think 8 is possible, maybe, but we'll see. So Gyarados pre-release promo. We have a Megazard EX from Evolutions. This is not the rare one. This is like the regular 13 out of 108. Yes, so it is a regular Megazard EX. I just love the Japanese lettering here. I feel like Megazard is slowly coming back, maybe because of the games. We have 2 of the Megazard EX full arts from Evolutions as well. So picked these both up from like local shows, bought them, and decided to grade them because they seem pretty clean. Next, we have a Lily's full art. And this one, if you guys can see it, there's actually a hollow shift on the eyes specifically. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but maybe you guys can see it. But this one's a pretty cool error. I doubt PSA will like dock any grade points for it, but then still, it's a pretty clean copy, so definitely want to send it in. So we have a Lily full art. Next, we have a Reshiram GX all blinged out with the gold, and this one is from Hidden Fates. And yeah, this one's a very clean copy as well. We have the Bird Trio, the Stained Glass Bird promo from Hidden Fates, the ETB. We got one of these. We have the Espeon Deoxys GX from that little premium collection box. We have the babies. We have the Togepi Cleffa Igglybuff GX. This was featured in like that Target promotional box or something. But we have one of these. Pretty clean. We got the Charizard from Celebrations, the iconic art reprinted from base set done by Arita. Just very nice card. Just the modern rendition of it. We got the Jolteon and the Jolteon VMAX promos from the Evolution collection boxes. We got 2 pairs of the Umbreon V and the VMAX. So we have one right here, and we have another pair right here as well. And then we have 2 Sylveon Vs from Brilliant Stars, so 2 of them. And we have 1 Sylveon VMAX. And don't really know the trainer's name, but then I'm pretty sure I can put it up on the screen if I can find it. And we have 3 Mimikyu VMAXs, again from Brilliant Stars from the trainer gallery. Very nice artwork, just love the colors on this. And moving on, we're moving on to Crown Zenith. We have a Entei V, we got a Raikou V. Unfortunately, no Suicune, so won't be able to make a whole set, but then submitting 2 of these. We have a Mewtwo V-Star, and I do have a Charizard V-Star, but then that one is not clean. So I don't think it'll be a matching sequential pair. But if I did, I definitely would have included it in the submission. And moving on, we have a Origin Form Dialga V-Star and a Charizard EX. 2 of which out of the 3 I'm submitting for my girl's cousin. So yeah, 2 of these cards, and he has 1 Japanese card tucked away in here. So that is the English side. And now let's get into the Japanese. So starting off, as you see front and center, we have the Masaki Gengar. This was bought at that same show that I bought like the Celebi and the Reggie's Gold Stars and everything. This was cracked out of a CGC 7. And I feel like at PSA this would probably get like a 5. And surprisingly, the value of a 5 and a CGC 7 is basically the same. So if I get a 5, I'll be happy with that. So yeah, so we're starting off with the Masaki Gengar. Next we have a base Mewtwo. Found this copy that I bought and it's pretty clean, so hoping for a 9. I think I'll be happy with that. And a few of my girls cards. Most of these are Japanese, or for her submission, it will be a Espeon from Neo. Love that little swirl right there by the tail. We have another Espeon from Neo Destiny, Neo 4, and I believe the swirl is like hiding right behind the tail. So another clean copy. We have a Shining Celebi that was traded along with the other English Celebi. And this one, there is like an indent here, so probably get like a 6, but I'm hoping for a 7 because, I don't know, it's such a small indent, but I know the PSA just docks, I guess makes any indent like an auto 6, which is kind of unfortunate, but then fingers crossed, hopefully this comes back a 7, because other than that, the card itself is very clean. But yeah, Shining Celebi, Japanese. We have a Entei from Split Earth, first edition. I believe this was cracked out of a CGC 8 or 8.5 blue label. And this is actually my girl's card, so hopefully, you know, she's hoping to get maybe a 9, but then I think she'll be happy with the 8. And there is a back of that. Next, we have 3 cards that I bought from a local friend. And if you're watching this, you definitely know who you are. But I bought 3 Team Rocket Returns cards. We have a Dark Octillery, a Dark Marowak, and a Dark Steelix. And I believe all of these has a very nice swirl. So the Octillery right there, the Marowak right by the bone, and the Steelix is like right under his chin right there. So very nice cards with the new Rocket set coming back. Hopefully these can come back a good grade, and then hopefully maybe the value can increase, but that is just all speculation. Next, we have 2 of the 3 legendary cat dogs. We have Raikou and Suicune, both from, I believe, Shining Darkness, and they're both first edition. Unfortunately, I bought these at a local card shop, and it did not have the Entei, so a little unfortunate that I can't make it a set. But then we do have both of these, and they're pretty clean copies, so hoping for at least 9s and 10s. Next up, we have a Time Space Distortion promo, or I guess a trainer, but I know that there's a promo variant. But then this one is from 3 decks. I believe there's a Shaman, Mewtwo, and a Regigigas. And I believe this one, because the logo is slightly purple, I'm gonna say it's from the Mewtwo deck. There was just like 3 choices, but that's just what I chose. But anyways, love the holo on this. Didn't grow up playing Diamond and Pearl, but then I think this artwork is just so nice for the card. And also the holo on the border as well is a very nice added touch. So yeah, so we have that one. We have a Abra and a Fanfi from the McDonald's pack that I opened. It was like a birthday stream that I opened, and I pulled the Chikorita and the Grass Energy, and then these were the other 2 cards that came along with it. So hoping for 9s and 10s. I mean, it was just straight out of the pack into the sleeve, so yeah. Next, we have a Pikachu EX from the Legendary Shine collection, I believe, CP2. And the holo pattern on this is pretty sick. Like this like matrix grid pattern. Like, I don't know how the Pokemon company in Japan did this holo pattern, but that is just insane. Like, the English cannot replicate this at all, even if they tried. But yeah, very nice copy. We have a Jolteon EX, which is equivalent to like our Generations promo, but then this one is actually a XY promo. So yeah, probably one of the best evolutions from like this whole set, from like the whole generation set. So yeah, we have probably one of like my top 3 Ho-Oh artworks, but then we have Ho-Oh right here with the Tin Tower in the background. It looks like he's about to eat it, but then I just love this artwork very much. Kind of wish it was like a full art, but then I guess we'll just take the half art that we get. Next, we have this Pikachu promo, just looking at some flowers. Don't really know what the release information is, but then it's a Pikachu, it's a cute card, why not send it in? We have the My 251 Pikachu promo, the Surfing Pikachu, the Pokemon Center logo right there. Next up, we have this Eevee card, and I believe it's like a friendly card shop promo or something, but then this Eevee artwork is just so adorable. My girlfriend can't get over it, but then we have Eevee, Spheal, Walrein, and Togedemaru, and is that a Ducklet just all playing together? I guess like the Walrein's kind of like flipping them up into the air. But yeah, such a cute art. So we have the Eevee right there. And we actually have 2 copies of the Piplup from Dream League, one of which is mine, and the other one is my girlfriend's. So hopefully both of us gets a 10, but then she was jokingly saying that whichever one gets a higher grade, it'll be hers. But yeah, we're both submitting a Piplup from Dream League. we have a Reds Challenge from, I believe this is from Double Blaze SM10. I believe that's the correct set, but yeah, we have a Reds Challenge full art. We have a Ends Resolve from Dream League. We have a Leafeon V alt art. My girl is actually trying to move all of her English alt arts evolutions into the Japanese. So this one, along with this one, if you guys saw my Jersey vendor POV video, she picked this one up there. So yeah, she's very happy to get this graded, and pretty high chances for both of these to come back 10s. So yeah, Glaceon VMAX. We also have a Raikou V from V-Star Universe. We have the Palkia Origin Form V-Star Gold from V-Star Universe. 3 copies of the Giratina V-Star. Just love the texture. It is just insane on the Japanese ones. So 3 copies of these. And last but not least, my girl's cousin is submitting his 3rd and final card, which is the Arceus V-Star, which he actually pulled because he came over. I sold him a box and he opened it right then and there and pulled this card. So Arceus is one of his favorites, so very fitting for him to pull it. But yeah, that is it for PSA submission number 10. The submission will probably come back in about like a month or so, but I feel like with like the new $12.99 special, there might be a lot more volume coming in. So I'm gonna say maybe 2 months. So to the 30% of you who actually watched at the very end of my videos, I have a very special surprise for you. This actually isn't my card, but it's actually my girlfriend's, and she's submitting under the regular tier, and this card is the Charizard EX, the one fighting the Venusaur from the art game book, the illustration book. She is super excited to submit this and hoping for a 10. This is a little something special for you guys who actually watched to the very end. So yeah, that is going to be included in the submission as well, along with PSA submission number 9 if you guys saw that. But yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.